Good morning. Welcome to the live online classes. Today I am going to start a new chapter for class 6 geography, chapter number 6, minerals, part 1. You can refer to your textbook from page number 67, okay? In smaller classes, we have learnt about the importance of minerals now as nutrients. So, in the smaller classes, we have learnt about minerals as nutrients. Which basically helped in nourishment as well as in food for the human body. But in this chapter, we are discussing the same word minerals, which also plays a vital role in our daily lives. The house we live in and the buses we travel, or the cars and the trains in which we travel, the pencil, the mobile phones we use today, and the synthetic clothes that we wear today are all made of minerals. Okay? Now, what are minerals? Minerals are basically, what are minerals? Okay, I'm rubbing this one because you have learnt in smaller classes. Now, minerals are basically solid, homogeneous, inorganic substances OCCURING occurring in nature. Now you can see solid, homogeneous, inorganic substances which occur in our natural environment and which having a definite chemical composition. Now, this actually is the definition of minerals. So, it's a solid, homogeneous, inorganic substance. So, inorganic means not living, okay? It lacks the property of living organisms occurring in nature. Minerals are vital for economic development. Now, whenever we are talking about economic development, okay, we are talking about, okay, growth in the standard of living of the people in a nation, in a country like India. From low income group, that is from the poor family, okay, they have to raise the standard of living, okay, in order to become rich, okay. So economic development means growth in the standard of living, okay, of a people in a nation from, okay, low income group to high income group, that is rich, okay, poor people become rich, okay. It closes the gap between the rich and the poor, okay. When quality of life improves, and when quality of life improves, because when people start working, getting occupations, okay, in different fields, okay, there will be economic development. And economic development happens when lots of industries are opened up because of the minerals. Minerals are vital, very important for economic development of our country. We use most, okay, major industry, actually, what I want to tell you is, as most of the major industries depends on these minerals. So, most industries in India depends on these minerals, and in industries, what happens? We have workers, okay, working in the industries, and they get paid for. So, these minerals indirectly support the people of India for getting them daily wages also. It provides vital raw material for basic industries. Now, it also provides vital raw material. It also provides raw material for industries. Now, whenever I am talking about raw material, in Hindi it is called kacha, okay, whereas in Nepali it is called kacho, whereas in English it is called crude, C-R-U-D-E, crude, unprocessed or unrefined material. Okay, this unrefined material is basically extracted from minerals, basically taken out from minerals, and which are sent to the industries. These are called basic industries. So what are the basic industries in India? The basic industries in India are basically iron and steel industries, which produce iron. And these irons are sent to other industries to manufacture cars, automobiles, etc. Are you getting my point? So, it provides vital raw material for basic industries and energy to machines. Now, we get, from the minerals, we not only get raw material, we also get energy. We also get energy. Now, energy are basically two types, okay? These are basically resources. Resources means, wealth, okay? Resources means wealth in the form of renewable and non-renewable resources, okay? So, renewable and non-renewable, okay, resources. So, what are renewable resources and what are non-renewable resources? Basically, when we are talking about sun energy, this is a renewable resource. Wind energy, this is a renewable resource. But when we are talking about coal, petroleum, natural gas, etc., these are basically non-renewable resources. Once you use that thing or the energy, it is gone forever. It gets exhausted after use. So, it provides basic raw material for basic industries and energy to machines to build infrastructures such as roads, cars, computers, fertilizers, etc. are all made from minerals. So, we basically are interdependent on minerals for various products that are produced by the industries. Now, what are minerals? Minerals are pure, okay? They are basically pure, naturally occurring inorganic substances. They are found naturally on the surface of the earth, inside the surface of the earth, okay? So, minerals are pure, naturally occurring inorganic substances found in the earth's crust. So, inorganic substances that only I told you lacks property of living organisms. So, minerals are basically lifeless. They are found in rocks and soil. So remember that they are found in rocks and soil. So rocks play an important part, in geography. Whenever we are talking about rocks plays an important part in geography, okay? What is geography? Okay, geography means study of physical features, of the Earth's surface, as well as atmosphere, as well as human activities are dependent on geography, or rocks, as well as population, as well as resources. Now, all the resources are found in the rocks. Now, rocks make up most of the solid metals of the lithosphere, Now, rocks basically are found everywhere on the Earth's surface. So, they make up most of the solid material of the lithosphere. Now, lithosphere means land. So, land is made up of rocks. Wherever you go, you find rocks basically are found everywhere. So, rocks basically make up most of the solid material. The solid material or the surface of the earth is made up of rocks, or the crust or the outer layer of the earth is made up of rocks. Rocks form the basis of the soil. So, rocks are found in the soil also, as well as it also basically, what we call shape the type of landform. It also shapes the different kinds of landforms on the earth, like plateaus, plains, mountains, etc., hills, etc., are shaped by the rocks. The substance of which rocks are made are called minerals. Now you can see from the substance from which rocks are made are called minerals. So, the substance of which rocks, now I am giving, quote unquote mark, are made, are called Minerals. So we get minerals from the rocks. Thus, rocks are aggregates of minerals. So rocks are aggregates of minerals. Now, whenever we are talking about aggregates of minerals, okay, sum total of all minerals are found in the rocks. Rocks are of different types, but in every rock, in every different type of rock, you find different types of minerals. Are you understanding? And have no definite chemical composition. That time I wrote basically a definition which means, okay, they have a definite chemical composition. I am coming to that. So rocks are aggregates of minerals, sum total of all the minerals found on the earth, and have no definite chemical composition. Let's take for example, okay. Same minerals have same chemical formula or compositions. So same minerals have same kind of formula as well as composition, what the rock is made of, okay, which kind of mineral it is made of. But different minerals have different chemical formula as well as chemical composition. So different rocks have different mineral composition as well as different chemical formula, okay. Minerals are naturally occurring inorganic substances, and the combination of minerals is unique for each rock. So each rock has different kinds of minerals in it, and thus each rock mineral differ in its texture. Now I am coming to the main point. Each rock is different from each other because they have different chemical composition or chemical formulae, okay, or formula. So whenever we are talking about rocks, okay, they differ in that texture. They differ in their texture, the feel. When you touch the rock, okay, or touch the surface of the rock, how do you feel? What kind of texture does the rock have? The color of the rock, the visual aspect of the rock. Another one is, okay, hardness of the rock, okay, how hard it is, okay, how rigid it is, and mode of occurrence. So how these rocks were made, by which process, and this rock belongs to which rock, sedimentary rock, metamorphic rock, or igneous rock, and composition. What kind of chemical composition does it have? Okay. These are the things which makes rocks different from each other. So I'm going to make a little bit more interesting for you, okay. Let's take for example, okay, I'm making a bracket, okay, I'm writing here, okay, color of coal. What is the color of coal? It is black in color, so it defines the rock. Gold is not black in color. Hardness of diamond. Okay, I'm writing here diamond. Okay, hardness of diamond is 10 on MOHS scale. Now I'm coming to that. Okay, LUSTRE, luster. Okay, of marble. This means shiny surface or something like that, okay, which is brilliant, okay. It has dull appearance as well as dull to pearly appearance. Texture of limestone. Now limestone means chuna. Limestone, okay. Limestone. Texture of limestone means, okay, what kind of texture does limestone have? It has granular, G-R-A-N-U-L-A-R. Granular means basically rough kind of surface, okay. Now whenever I'm talking about hardness of diamond, 10, okay, on the MOH scale, okay, a scale of hardness of solid, this means, okay, a scale of hardness of solid, okay. Talc is 0, okay, the scale is, whereas diamond is 10. The number ordering, okay, the number from 0 to 10, okay, the number of ordering is determined by which substance can scratch another substance. Which substance can scratch another substance? It defines the hardness of that particular mineral, okay? This becomes the physical properties of the rock. Now, I'm going to write something on the blackboard. You can just, okay, see it also. So, number 1, a rock is made of minerals. So, a rock is made of minerals. Either the rock might contain only one mineral, as in limestone. So, I am giving an example also. Or 2 or more mineral, like in granite, okay? Like in granite. So you can see a rock might contain only one mineral also, it can contain 2 or it might contain more minerals, okay, like in granite or in limestone, okay. Now there are lots of minerals found on the, okay, on the interior of the earth's surface. There are iron, silica, okay, quartz, okay, feldspar, mica, nickel, magnesium, okay, sulfur, calcium are some of the commonly occurring minerals in our planet. Minerals are solid, but minerals are solid substances. They are solid. Solid means firm, okay, and stable in shape, and inorganic. They are also inorganic. Inorganic means not living. The third, okay, is an ore is a type of rock. O-R-E, ore is a type of rock. Now, if you look at the sentence, what is an ore? Ore means padarth, okay? Ore is a type of rock in which there is high concentration or high strength of mineral. So, in an ore also you find minerals. And ore you get from where? You get from the rocks. You get ore from the rocks. And from the ore you get minerals. Minerals are extracted from ores. From the ores we get minerals. So, how we get minerals? By the process called mining, okay, which separates a metal from an ore, okay. Minerals are extracted from ores and which are processed, which are refined, okay. Impurities are basically, okay, separated from in this process. So, minerals are extracted from ores which are processed and used for industries. It contains metallic minerals only. So, ores basically contains metals. Ores basically contains metals. So, let's take an example. Iron ore, okay, manganese ore, okay, this contains metal. So, ores basically contains metal. Therefore, they are called metallic minerals. They are called metallic, minerals, minerals, okay. They contains metallic minerals. Manganese ore and iron ore are basically, okay, basically one specimens of this example. So, from this manganese ore, okay, and iron ore, we get metal. Now, we are moving on to types of metal, okay, types of minerals. T-Y-P-E-S, types of minerals. Minerals can be classified under the following types: metallic and non-metallic, based on their compositions. Minerals from which metals can be extracted, or minerals from which metals can be taken out, are called ores. So, ores means, okay, basically, ores are basically what we call minerals, okay, which have been taken out from the rocks. From the ores we take out what we call metal. Those minerals which contains metals are called metallic minerals. So, those minerals which contain metal. Now remember this one, which contains metal are called metallic minerals. Number one. Number two, those minerals which do not contain, so which do not contain minerals, okay, not minerals but metals, are called non-metallic, minerals minerals. Now you can see the difference here. Minerals which contains metals are called metallic minerals. Minerals which do not contain metals are called non-metallic minerals. Now I am dropping this blackboard. Now in these types of minerals only, we are studying about different types of minerals. Now I am writing METALLIC, metallic minerals. In the metallic minerals, minerals can be classified into the following types. Okay. Number one is ferrous, Ferrous, ferrous minerals, okay, and non-ferrous minerals, okay. These ferrous minerals, they contain iron, and thus they are heavy in weight and tend to rust, okay, easily, okay, jung lagta hai, okay. Rust means basically ferrous oxide, okay. So oxidation takes place in the iron due to presence of oxygen. So ferrous minerals means, okay, they contain iron, and iron are basically heavy and also they rust, okay, very easily. For example, iron ore, chromite, okay, and manganese. Whereas the second one is known as non-ferrous. The second one is known as non-ferrous minerals. So it has absence of iron, it has absence, absence, absence of iron. Therefore, they are called non-ferrous. These minerals are basically lighter in weight and have a high capability to conduct electricity. So they are good conductors of electricity, these non-ferrous metals. So these metals do not have magnetic properties. For example, copper, bauxite, etc. Because they do not contain iron but contains other minerals. Okay. So this is metallic mineral, number one. Number two I am doing here is basically precious minerals. Precious minerals. These rare minerals are mostly ductile, okay. Ductile means they can be shaped, okay. So they are basically ductile, ductile. Ductile means they can be shaped into any form, okay, with a high luster, okay. Luster means they have a shining property, okay. They have a high economic value. The economic value is also very, very high. For example, gold, silver, etc. They do not contain iron. These precious minerals do not contain iron, but they contain other metal, okay. Now after this we are doing number three. Number three is non-metallic minerals. these minerals do not contain iron. Do not contain iron. So I am writing on the blackboard so that you do not get confused, okay? Do not contain metals. I am writing here. For example, mica, gypsum, limestone, chalk, as well as calcium are non-metallic minerals, okay? They do not contain iron or metal, okay? The fourth one is minerals. Mineral fuels, F-U-E-L-S, fuels. They are also called fossil fuels. They are also called F-O-S-S-I-L, fossil fuels. Now, mineral fuels or fossil fuels that have been formed over millions of years from dead animals or decayed and dead animals and plants. These fossil fuels are generally coal, P-E-T-R-O-L-E-U-M, petroleum, and natural gases. These fuels have been formed over millions of years from the past. It takes a long time to make this fuel. They are organic in nature. They are mostly found in sedimentary rocks. Where do you find? This is found in sedimentary, sedimentary rocks. Whereas, okay, for example, metallic minerals are found in igneous rocks and metamorphic rocks. Example, iron, nickel, chromite, copper, platinum, etc. So, metallic minerals are found in igneous rocks and metamorphic rocks, where, okay, rocks are made by heat and pressure. Whereas sedimentary rocks are brought by the rivers which are flowing down from the mountains, which I'll explain you in the next class. Okay, hope you find this lesson useful. Thank you for listening.